Don't call me honey. Call me Mr. CEO.
Fine, Mr. CEO. But you should know how wrong you are. I happen to come from the wealthiest family in the world, and everything that you've achieved was because of me.
She's funny. Wow, so you are pretending to be a part of a Miller family? Listen, I secured the deal with the Taylor Group for Felix. You've got nothing to do with that.
You did it? Do you really think you could do something like that?
She can't, so you can? Look at yourself. How can you possibly compare to Elena?
At least I'm not a homewrecker.
Hey, shut your mouth! Elena comes from a noble family with the finest education. Unlike you, you're just a loser.
I'm a loser? And she's noble? No. In my eyes, she's nothing at all.
You're just jealous. I've seen real roses now, so why would I settle for trash like you? Elena, would you like to come to the banquet with me tomorrow?
I would love that.
Here is $1 million for the divorce settlement. Now sign the damn papers.
Yeah, bitch, sign them. You won't make $1 million in a million years.
Wow. How generous of you.
Just take it. Not every man is as nice as I am to marry somebody like you. Take it. Without me, you'll have nothing. Believe me, you need it.
Keep it for your coffin. And just so you know, you're making a huge mistake. I brought you up to the stars and I can bring you back down to earth just as easily.
Sure. Let's see how you make me regret it.
Hey, you! You wanted to get married, right? Let's go.
Wait, you need to finalize your divorce before we can get married. Please handle the divorce with my future wife first.
What? I know divorce feels like the end of the world to you, Sally, but bringing in a call boy just for show? Seriously?
I'm the top billionaire in Nevada. Dare call me that again.
Seriously saying that you're Aiden Taylor, the CEO of the Taylor Group?
Yes, I am.
Right. You two are totally made for each other. Both shameless like hell.
You know, I've never met Aiden Taylor, but this callboy has the audacity to call himself Mr. Taylor? Ridiculous.
My dad met Aiden Taylor. This is Aiden.
You're making me sound like a fake.
Stop it, okay? Elena is Aiden Taylor's distant cousin. She would know what Aiden Taylor looks like. You two are just pretending, and I can see right through it.
Since when did I get a cousin like her?
Pathetic. Getting carried away with your role now, huh? Elena, could you introduce me to your cousin at tomorrow's banquet?
Sure thing.
See, that's the difference between you and Elena, you dirtbag. What she can give me is beyond your reach.
Idiots. Both of you.
I'm really curious to see how you'll cover up your lies later.
You're just a call boy living off of a woman. Shut up. Aren't you just supposed to get a divorce right now? Come on, get going.
Go on, let's go.
Go. Wow. You two really gotta stick together now.
I can't wait to see your faces at the banquet tomorrow.
Don't waste your time with them, Elena. Let's go pick out you a dress for tomorrow's banquet, shall we? You'll stun them all.
I loved him so deeply for 3 years, and this is what I get. Isn't it funny?
Getting divorced on your anniversary? That's rough.
And here you are, pulling a stranger into a sudden marriage. Seems like we're both having a rough time.
Yeah, well, can't deny that.
I am the special guest tomorrow at the banquet, so I can tell Mrs. Taylor that you're Aiden, and she can pretend and, you know, cover the lies you told today.
But I am Aiden, top billionaire in Nevada. Your ex is blind. Tomorrow I might just play along and call you the heir of the Miller family. Make him regret letting you go.
Okay. I need you to brag someplace else. Just take your bodies, take your shit, go! Thank you!
Come on, let's head home.
Home? To where?
To my place.
Our marriage is fake, remember? What are you thinking?
Oh, you didn't take your ex's card. I can't just let you end up on the sidewalk.
Thanks, but I have a room at the place where I work. Let's just meet at the banquet tomorrow. Okay.
Make way! The princess is coming!
Oh, that automated voice system, it was created by a designer for the popular op drama box. It was just to impress my dad.
Really? Nice. Well, I will see you at the banquet tomorrow.
I watch the morning touch your skin, pouring the tea before the
Poor woman. While putting on a brave face. Divorce must have hit her hard. I'll help her deal with her ex tomorrow.
all my fears go quiet now. I will hold you when the winter falls in every breath.
Good evening.
Ben, I am meeting Mrs. Taylor tomorrow, so can you please pack up the gifts we prepared for Felix and send them directly to the banquet hall as my gift for Mrs. Taylor?
Yes, miss. Should we inform Taylor's to cancel the deal with Felix?
No, I'm going to give him the surprise myself. Wow, what an exquisite banquet.
I've already seen some top entrepreneurs here.
Not only that, I heard they invited some big shot as a special guest. The Taylor Group. Their bar is high. Compared to them, I still have a lot to achieve.
Oh, baby, you've proved yourself already. You just signed a deal with the Taylors. One day, your company will be just as big as the Taylor Group.
Oh, Elena, you are my soulmate. Unlike you, the only thing Sally could do was cook and clean.
Speaking of the losers, how did she get in?
What's wrong with her clothes? How could someone like that be invited to this event?
Is she the special guest? I heard this guest's face has never been seen before.
Special guest? She's just a dumped housewife.
A dumped housewife.
She's allowed to attend a Taylor family banquet.
Sally, you have good nerve showing up here.
I'm the special guest invited by Taylor Group. Of course I should come.
Stop bluffing. You're here to get Felix back.
Yeah, Sally, we're divorced. Stop stalking me, all right?
What? You talk like you're worth all that trouble.
Hey! She's all bargain, no bite. Baby, you've done so well in life. And she's nothing but a rat.
Only someone like you would think that piece of trash is treasure.
How dare you!
What's going on in here?
Teddy, teach her a lesson. Just make sure nobody knows about our relationship.
Anyone messes with this lady? Messes with me.
He's the head of security for the Taylor Group. That's how I know him.
Elena, you know everyone. I have to step up my game to be on your level.
You looking to make a scene? Mr. Taylor will be here soon. You're looking for trouble.
Just snuck in without an invitation.
Show me your invite.
I don't have an invitation.
She really does not have an invite.
Bold woman. You're in for it now.
What's wrong with Taylor's security? How can they just let a random person sneak in?
Take her away. Teach her a lesson.
Hold on. I don't have an invitation, but I was indeed invited by Mrs. Taylor and the CEO.
No, they're far too prestigious to invite somebody like you.
Look, I know the divorce hit you hard, but this is not the place to lose it. Just leave.
If you're thinking of leaving, check with me first.
Stop!
Lightning hits the stage tonight.
Pause.
Is he really?
Sorry, I'm late.
The callboy sneaks in too, seriously?
Is Felix insane? Calling Mr. Taylor a callboy?
He probably hasn't even seen Mr. Taylor. Big mistake. Can't blame him. Let's see how this plays out.
With a pretty boy face like yours, you must have slept with a lot of high-end people. How else would you get in here? You look expensive.
Stop it! What are you doing? Stop that! Don't you know what that is?
Don't touch me. Nobody can know you're my mother.
Look, I understand that you brought this callboy along just to impress me, but This is not your scene. You're embarrassing yourself.
Mr. Taylor's getting mad. Felix is in trouble.
Right? He's screwed.
Do you not understand? Get out! Now!
Take back your filthy finger.
Fucking cowboy. How dare you?
Don't you dare touch Felix.
What are you waiting for? Take him! Get him! Come on!
We don't want to let them spoil the party, right?
What are these guards thinking? Grabbing Mr. Taylor like that?
I told you don't belong here. Peasants.
Paul, are you sure you want to arrest me?
Stop, you idiot! Don't you? Thank you for your help, but I'll handle this.
Are you okay? Oh, sorry, I should have protected you.
It's not your fault. Should have never married him. I got Felix into this event and now he just turns around and humiliates me.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, why you hit me? Why don't you hit that slut and her callboy, huh? You morons! You're botched to everything! Stop!
He's just a call boy.
Shut up! Apologize!
Why would I apologize to a call boy?
Stop!
Mr. Taylor, I'm so sorry. I'll take whatever's coming to me.
Oh, you're Mr. Taylor. I'm screwed.
That's my idol, Aiden Taylor. How are you with Sally? That's impossible.
Ooh, Felix is toasted.
Felix saw the Taylors as a means to elevate his family, the Wilsons. Big mistake messing with Mr. Taylor. He had it coming.
Mr. Taylor, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have offended you.
Boss, it's my fault. Please forgive her. I should have raised her better.
What? Your father's just a security guard? You bitch. You lied to me. Come with me.
Attention, please! I have two things I want to say. First, the Taylors will no longer cooperate with the Wilsons. We take back the deal with Felix Wilson, too. And second, I would like to introduce you all to Sally, my wife. Just got married yesterday.
What? Weren't they just faking the whole time? Why is Aiden treating her like his legit wife? Sally, please, I was wrong. I'm begging you. You need to convince Aiden to reconsider. We can't back out of that deal. My family won't survive. Just think back about all the pleasant times we had in the past.
The past? Were you thinking about those memories when you divorced me? Just so you know, I was already planning on telling Aiden myself if he wasn't going to bring it up today.
Yeah, well, you cheated on me, slut.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You obviously seduced him. Otherwise, why would he marry you so fast? Mr. Taylor, Sally is deceiving you with her lies.
You are the cheater, and yet you blame her. My wife is honest and virtuous. She's the best woman in the world. And she did not seduce me. I asked her to marry me. And anyone who has hurt her will have to deal with me.
Aiden, how dare you? You're engaged to my sister, Anna, remember?
She's a bully and downright nasty. Marry her? Never agreed to it, never gonna happen.
So that's why Aiden agreed to get married. He was trying to avoid an arranged marriage.
So you hired this dumped housewife to pretend to be your wife? It's just ridiculous.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop lying! Let me introduce myself. My name is Leon Williams, son of the Williams family. Aiden here belongs to my sister. Now apologize and fuck off before I break your legs.
So she's just a wife that Aiden paid for? She is really out of her mind, taking any money that comes her way.
Williams? They're big trouble. They have ties to the underworld and even the Italian mafia. Everybody in Nevada knows not to mess with the Williams family.
Anna Williams is the only female heir of Nevada's top families. She is scary.
Anna's after Aiden? She's tough. Even Aiden won't stand up to her.
Trying to mess with the Williams family? It's not smart trying to steal Anna's fiancé. It's not going to work out for you, Sally.
She'll get what she deserves. This isn't even a real marriage, huh? Mr. Taylor paid you to get married? Pathetic.
You slut. You leech. It all makes sense now. Mr. Taylor would never marry a nobody like you.
You thought you were Cinderella, when in fact, you're nobody. And now you're messing with the Williams family? You're done.
Are you deaf? I said fuck off!
And what if I don't? What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do? You're dead.
Enough, Leon. I'm warning you, Sally's my wife. You insult her again and I'll throw you out.
Throw me out? Are you crazy? Marrying Aiden? Thinking you made it? Aiden might seem like big as his king to someone like you. But to us elite families, he's just a pawn in their games. You're dreaming if you think you made it.
I'm already at the top. Why would I have to climb?
Good joke. If you keep bullshitting me, fucking dead.
Get the psycho out of here.
Let's see if you can. Aiden, helping strangers instead of your own brother-in-law? That's not right.
Anna Williams, the heiress of the Williams family. She's actually here? Sally's doomed.
And Aiden was gonna throw me out. Treats me and our family like we're dirt beneath his shoes.
How dare you speak ill of my husband? Guards, get this loser out of here. Leon is your brother-in-law. You should be supporting him, not this insolent girl. I'm very disappointed in you.
Enough with your drama, Anna. I'm not gonna marry you.
You're the man I picked, so you are marrying me.
Well, I'm already married.
Married? Aiden, do you think we're all really stupid? You married him for his money. Whatever he's paying you, I'll double it. 1 million, 10 million. Just divorce him now and I'll write you a check. Wow, so generous. It's not even a pinch to me. Now, be smart. Kneel. Apologize. Show Aiden what a mistake he made, and I'll throw in an extra 10 million.
Sally, considering the 3 years we spent together, I'd say take the money and run. You can't afford to mess with Miss Williams.
You don't actually think that Mr. Taylor here married you for love, do you? Have you even seen yourself in the mirror? How are you better than Miss Williams?
You heard everyone. I think you know what you should do.
Sally.
Heiress to the Williams family, huh? You know, it's okay to be modest, but pretending to be wealthy when you're not, well, it's just sad. Offering only a couple million to show off? That's shameless. You. What about me? I may not be rich, but I can throw around a couple billion without even blinking. No one dares to ever try and buy me. And we're in love. We're not divorcing, so please just go and stop bothering us.
She resisted Anna's money and threats. Is Sally really someone special?
You really have a knack for words. But I don't care if you're a nobody or Aiden's wife. You're gonna pay for that.
Anna's mad. Our girl's in trouble.
Anna, Sally is my wife. You're not gonna hurt her.
Playing Prince Charming now? What are you gonna do about it? Anna!
Grandma!
Mrs. Taylor?
Anna, you know we're going to be having a special guest for dinner tonight, right? Let's make sure we don't get in the way. And for my sake, let's not have any trouble at the party.
Fine. For your sake, Mrs. Taylor. But I still need to prove a point. She was bragging about how rich she was, right?
Well, let me show you the difference between a street rat and a family of class. Bring out the gifts. This is a 300-year-old ginseng from China. I bought it at an auction for $6 million. It represents longevity of life and health. Happy birthday.
My God. I've heard from my numerous Chinese friends that ginseng over 100 years old is priceless. And this one is 300.
That's very thoughtful of you.
This cross was made by Master Stevens. The diamonds aren't D grade, but they are rare. It was worth $10 million.
That's Stephen, the top craftsman. That cross must be worth even more.
You knew I'm a devout Christian? You're really considerate.
You're Aiden's grandma, so that means you're my grandma too. It's the least I could do. Smooth talker, but shabby gifts. You arrogant woman. Think you could do any better?
She's just a lousy construction worker. She can't afford anything.
Just wait. You'll soon find the real difference between us.
Grab all the gifts and follow me.
How are you gonna end this?
The real difference? You really should know the difference between us. Mrs. Taylor, I present to you the third gift from the Williams. A castle at the top of Jones Hill.
Everyone knows the best mansions in Nevada are at the top of Jones Hill.
Breton Castle is worth $200 million. It demonstrates our commitment to the Taylors. Aiden marries me, and the castle is split the Taylor name.
Grandma, we can't take this. Sally's my wife. I'm not gonna marry Anna.
Do you really expect to impress Mrs. Taylor with that dump of a castle?
That house is worth $200 million. You couldn't afford a single brick from it. Stop being stupid.
That castle is the most expensive one in Vegas, and she's calling it a dump?
She's just bluffing.
Miss Williams, that castle isn't at the top of Jones Hill, right?
What would you know, bitch? Have you ever even been to Jones Hill? Cut the shit.
Well, I know because the most expensive castle in Nevada, the Lester Castle, that sits atop Jones Hill. And it was already purchased by me.
Right. Because you drive an old pickup truck and you're covered in dust from your construction, and you can totally afford a house like that.
Miss Williams, that castle isn't at the top of Jones Hill, right?
Breton Castle is not at the top of the hill, indeed. I tried to purchase Leicester Castle, but it was already sold. So I had to settle for Breton on the hillside.
So the castle Miss Williams gave isn't even at the top?
This woman might actually be someone.
At least you're honest.
Even if I didn't purchase the most expensive castle, like you could afford it.
She's right. Leicester Castle is twice the price of Brayton. Who would have spent $400 million on a mansion?
Sally, stop bragging in front of Anna and Grandma. Hey, clean up this mess for you.
The deed to Lester's on its way.
That unbelievable woman. She's taking advantage of Mr. Taylor to get into this place where she clearly doesn't belong. And she's not being very discreet about it. Hey, loser. Did you not see all the gifts that Miss Williams brought? All your talk has got nothing on that.
Hear that? What do you have on me? You're just a freeloader who takes advantage of powerful people.
Miss Williams is right. I don't compare to you.
Finally, you realize it. Why don't you all do us a favor and fuck off?
Sally, you don't have to do it.
Aiden, stop! You two are from different worlds. She just admitted that. No need to stick up for her.
Grandma.
Mrs. Taylor, you've got it all wrong.
What?
When I said I couldn't compare to Miss Williams, I just meant I wasn't as shameless as she is, bringing such trash as gifts.
What did you say?
How dare you? Sally, you are just a deadbeat loser.
Isn't it obvious? These gifts are around 200 million. Expensive to some, but to me, they're garbage. And garbage doesn't belong here.
Sally, that's enough.
Calm down.
What is she thinking? Is she crazy? Thank God I dumped her.
Stupid bitch, you were gonna pay for that!
Anna, relax.
Do you really expect to persuade Aiden to marry you with that junk?
You say my gifts are junk? Let's see yours. Stop talking smack and show us your gifts.
Ben should be here by now.
Of course. She's just stalling. Guards, grab her!
Anna, relax. It's just 20 million, okay? I'll cover whatever Sally broke.
Aiden, keep it up and you're going to blow it with the Wilsons.
Grandma, I'm the one who brought Sally here, okay? I take full responsibility.
Aiden is indeed accountable.
Aiden? How are you gonna pay for it? It may only be 20 million, but it's a one-of-a-kind piece by Master Stephen.
I don't need Aiden to cover for me. I'll pay for it myself.
Oh, bitch, you are asking for it.
I'll cover the castle too.
What are you waiting for? Break her legs!
The gifts have arrived.
Is that Chairman Smith of the American Business Alliance?
Nevada's elite families now look like nothing in front of him.
3,000-year-old ginsengs from China.
3,000-year-old ginsengs? And 3 of them?
A Virgin Mary statue by Master Stephen, decked out with flawless D-grade diamonds.
What? That's Master Stephen's best work. That's way pricier than what Miss Williams brought.
Leicester Castle on top of Jones Hill.
It's really Leicester Castle. She didn't give those, did she?
The Star of Hope necklace, made from the biggest pearl in the world.
Wasn't that necklace in royal collections?
Gothic painting by Grant Vincent.
That really is a masterpiece. I guess only someone like Chairman Smith could get such a national treasure.
Each gift is worth 1 billion. That totals 5 billion. It's not just about gifting. He's lifting the Taylor family to new heights.
She really couldn't have given those, could she? That's crazy.
Wasn't Sally just a truck girl?
What the hell is happening? Where did that bitch get the money for such expensive presents?
I know. Who is this Sally? I mean, who's she really?
Is Sally actually a big shot? Shoot! I even tried to steal her husband. I'm dead.
You were wealthy the whole time.
I never meant to lie to you. I told you who I was. All of these gifts were meant for you. Too bad you didn't trust me.
What?
Fine, Mr. CEO, but you should know how wrong you are. I happen to come from the wealthiest family in the world, and everything that you've achieved was because of me, including the deal with the Taylor Group.
So, all this was my own doing?
Mrs. Taylor, these are birthday gifts for you.
That's so nice, Chairman Smith.
Our CEO is arranging a matchmaking event in 2 weeks to find a husband for Miss Miller. Our boss has exclusively invited Mr. Taylor to this event.
Find a husband? Shoot, my old man doesn't know I'm already married.
No way. So the gifts aren't even from Sally. Poor bitch. Chairman Smith, these gifts are from you, not that loser, right?
Watch your mouth.
Wow, Chairman Smith is actually showing her respect.
Could she really be that special guest?
Boss said you've been acting a bit out of line, so he wants to teach you a lesson, so I'm not supposed to tell everyone yet.
What? That sneaky old man.
Miss, sorry about this. Mr. Taylor, please take this.
Aiden will be there.
As one of the most important Nevada families, the Taylors have contributed a lot to the business community. On behalf of the Business Alliance and myself, please consider these gifts a small token of appreciation.
Ben, you're flattering us.
Well, everything is set. I'll be heading out.
Sally, is there anything you would like to share with us? You have nothing to do with the gifts, obviously.
What do you mean by that?
Mrs. Taylor, didn't you hear Chairman Smith? He said the gifts were from the Business Alliance. Sally didn't purchase them.
That makes sense. Right. Sally's already married to Mr. Taylor. If you're the real Miss Miller, why would Chairman Smith bring Mr. Taylor an invitation?
Miss Williams, Sally was cooking and cleaning for Felix for 3 years. How do you think she can know somebody like Chairman Smith?
But he was interacting with her.
Oh, he was probably telling her to shut up and stop comparing herself to Miss Williams here.
I almost thought your story too. Pretending to be Miss Miller and claiming Chairman Smith's gifts? What game are you trying to play, huh?
You all are so blind.
Keep pretending. I almost believed you for a second.
Anna, even if those gifts weren't from me, it still proves that yours were trash. And it doesn't change the fact that Aiden and I are married.
Still talking a big game right up until the end. Miss Miller obviously wants Aiden. Try her and see what happens.
Aiden, you don't need to resist me. I can't afford to care about you anymore. This dummy thinks she's gonna be safe with you. Miss Miller will squash us all like bugs. I can't wait to see how you die.
She's truly an incurable moron.
I'll drive you home.
Aiden, if you still want a grandma, you will divorce this woman and you will go to Chairman Smith's event.
Grandma, this has nothing to do with Sally. Even if I divorced her, I wouldn't go to that event. I'm an independent personality, not some woman's accessory.
I devote myself to Felix for 3 solid years with no regrets, and he dumps me to climb the social ladder. And Aiden, just some random guy I found, actually stands up to wealth and power.
You've already messed up with Anna today. If we don't toughen up, the other families will steamroll us.
Grandma, I'm setting up a real estate project in West LA. If we can secure it, we'll get the support of the Business Alliance. If we nail it, we won't have to be stuck here in Nevada.
Ben listens to Miss Miller, and she wasn't here today. Maybe she's upset with us. How do you know he will help with the project?
Because I have Make. He's one of the top architects in the States, and with him, the project is ours.
Make? The one who lost to me before? I didn't know he was in Nevada too.
Fine. If you can get funding from the Business Alliance, I'll let you choose who you marry.
Mrs. Taylor, don't worry,
I told Aiden I would agree to let him choose his own spouse, but that does not mean I will accept you. Poor girl.
Grandma, stop talking to her like that. She's part of the family now.
Nobody can shield us if Miss Miller gets mad, including Ben.
Mrs. Taylor, don't worry, I really am.
Grandma, don't worry. Maybe she sent the invitation on a whim. You know, she didn't even come here. Maybe she's not that interested.
I'm really in the air.
And just to be safe, I will go to the event and explain everything to her in person.
You're in charge of the Taylor Group now, responsible for our whole family's future. Be careful. I'm old. It's all up to you now.
Who's choked me to death?
Okay, well, let's not brag in front of my grandma, okay?
Yeah, we'll see who's bragging at Chairman Smith's event tomorrow. Nevada experiences a lot of earthquakes, and this building is way too tall to experience those minor quakes, so we need to add steel columns for more reinforcement.
Miss Miller, you are the lead designer. Why are you always wearing a yellow hard hat?
When I wear a white hat, the other workers get nervous, and they might hide the true situations from me.
Ah, very deceptive of you. All right, very well. Have a good day.
Bye. Here.
Oh, thank you.
Oh. Here you go. Yeah.
Careful!
What are you doing here?
I came to reward my wife since she's been working so hard.
By reward, you meant shopping. Look at all this dirt on me. You could have at least let me change. Someone's gonna kick me out.
Don't worry, I own this store and I'm okay with it, so no one's gonna kick you out.
Excuse me, sir? You can stay, but this lady has to leave. Her outfit is against store policy. Oh, who's gonna kick you out?
Judging a customer by their looks, huh? Since when was that a policy of this store?
This is a very exclusive store. We don't just let anybody in here. Besides, look at her. She just came off a construction site. If she gets the clothes dirty, how will she even pay for them?
I'm talking down to a customer too. Where's your manager at? Actually, better yet, you're fired.
Oh, stop it. You brought this filthy woman in here. There's no way you're wealthy either. So go ahead. Try and fire me.
Just let it go. It's not worth it with these people. We should just leave.
Aren't you mad about what she just said?
Growing up, everyone treated me like a princess, and then when I started working and I married Felix, hiding my true identity as the heiress, I realized
Not this joke again.
that people judge a book by its cover. I'm used to it.
Ever since I met her, everyone's called her nothing but trash, a loser. She's been through a lot.
You're making us look bad. You need to leave or there will be consequences.
Well, you're my wife now, and I'm not going to let anyone insult you anymore. Hello? Yes. I'm here with your sales assistant, Julie. Yes, she's been insulting my wife. You know what to do.
Oh no, I'm so scared. Another pretty boy pretending to be CEO. Who are you trying to fool?
We'll see.
Hello, sir? What? Mr. Taylor? Mr. Taylor, I am so sorry. Please, I'm begging you, don't fire me.
With an attitude like that, I think getting fired is the least of your worries.
Mr. Taylor, I swear I didn't mean it. Felix Wilson told me not to let anyone in here. That's why I'm acting like this.
Felix? Since when does he call shots at a Taylor store?
Since now.
Mr. Wilson, I'm just listening to your rules, and now they're trying to fire me.
Sally? You again? Mr. Taylor, I don't mean to offend you. It's just she brings down the whole atmosphere of your place.
You don't get to judge my wife. And I suggest you pack up and leave Nevada or the Taylors won't give you a chance.
Aiden. Who do you think you are? You don't run all of Nevada.
Really?
Aren't you forgetting about Miss Miller?
What do you mean?
Miss Miller, the heiress to the richest family in the world, she has my back now. So I'm not afraid of you.
Another Miss Miller besides me? Interesting. Sounds like you just dumped Elena and latched onto another poor soul.
It wasn't my fault. She deceived me into thinking she was wealthy. Turns out her father was just some poor security guard. She's nothing compared to Miss Miller.
Aren't you worried she's another fake?
Shut up!
You're halfway into trouble already.
Trouble who?
Miss Miller, you're finally here.
You're the heiress to the Miller family? She's the real Miss Miller. Who am I? I don't care who you are. Mind your business, you low-class nothing.
Hey, we're all equals here. There is no upper or lower class.
We're all equal. Only losers believe that. What a pretty face. I wouldn't mind helping you climb a bit higher. Stay by my side and I'll help you move up. What do you say?
Miss Miller, I appreciate the offer, but I'm not interested.
Touch my man again and you'll regret it. You filthy little rat! How dare you touch me!
Miss Miller, Aiden has no manners. He doesn't deserve an invitation.
What? You got an invitation? Who are you? The real heiress is interested in Aiden. I'd better not mess with him.
I'm Aiden of the Taylor family. Now you sent me an invitation that you don't recognize me? Are you really Miss Miller?
Aiden, it's dumb to doubt Miss Miller. She obviously sent those invitations on a whim. It's natural she forgot about you.
Felix, the Wilsons are halfway to the grave. Why do you think that Miss Miller would choose you?
You are in no position to judge Miss Miller. Aiden can't cover for you forever. Look closely. This is the invitation she gave me. It says Miss Miller. So, she must be Miss Miller.
Looks legit. It's exactly like the one I received.
So what? That doesn't prove anything.
You don't know anything, you broke loser. Not everyone can get an invitation from Miss Miller. Mr. Taylor proved that.
It's just an invitation, right? Oh, I have one right here. Does that make me Miss Miller?
No, wait, that must be Aiden's.
No, mine's right here.
No, they're all the same. That's impossible.
I sent out 3 invitations, so they're not that rare. Besides, this girl probably stole one after sleeping with someone.
3? I have a bunch.
If you're faking this is way too obvious.
I'm not fake. They're real.
Who are you? Are you the real heiress?
Felix! How dare you question me? I've called Ben. He'll be here soon, and you'll see who's real.
You know Ben?
Ben might be impressive to you, but to me, he's just another pawn for the Millers. It's no big deal to know him.
Miss Miller, are you talking about Chairman Smith?
Of course. I can't remember everybody.
Miss Miller, I didn't mean to doubt you. It's just this woman with all her tricks and her deception. I'm sorry.
At least you have the right attitude. I forgive you.
It's too late to run now. Once Chairman Smith gets here, even if you are Mr. Taylor's wife, you'll have to apologize to Miss Miller.
I'm shopping. And I'm not leaving.
You're not buying anything here. Get out of here.
Just so you know, I do own this store. And whether or not Chairman Smith shows up, you're still fired.
Mr. Wilson!
Miss Miller, I'm sure the assistant was just trying to get this disgusting one out of here so as not to disturb you.
For my sake, stop it. Both you and Felix are my potential husbands. Don't fight in front of me.
Miss Miller, I do not care who you are. I'm not your potential husband. I'm already married to her.
What? She doesn't deserve you at all. I'm telling you, you should divorce her right now.
What if I say her?
Ben!
Dare offend Miss Miller, you are shooting yourself in the feet.
Ben, just in time! Handle these 2 idiots for me.
Chairman Smith, it's really you.
Miss, why are you out alone without security? If something were to happen, how would I explain it to Mr. Miller?
Chairman Smith respects her, so she's Miss Miller for real.
Chairman Smith, is she really a daughter of the Miller family?
Yes, Mr. Taylor. You two could be family one day, so you should get to know each other.
Chairman Smith, you know I'm already married.
That's okay. Chairman Smith, Mr. Taylor here was questioning Miss Miller's identity and insulting her.
Don't say that.
The things Mr. Taylor has been telling Miss Miller are sick, and it's all to protect his pretty girlfriend. Chairman Smith, Aiden's cheating, and Felix is loyal to Miss Miller.
Aiden, how dare you betray Miss Miller? And you even brought the mistress here? What's wrong with you?
I brought my own wife to go out shopping. I am not doing anything wrong.
Do you want the Taylor group wiped off the map?
Stop yelling!
Miss? I thought Aiden brought another mistress shopping behind your back.
Oh, really? I thought you just forgot what I looked like after a couple of days.
I could never, miss.
Fine, then explain how she fits into the picture.
She's Alice, your uncle's illegitimate daughter.
An illegitimate kid pretending to be in charge.
Should I spill the beans and tell boss?
No. I want to see what she's up to.
Ben, what are you whispering about? Are you interested in her too?
Chairman Smith,
I know what's going on here. This is just a misunderstanding. Let's leave it.
It's not a misunderstanding. This bitch touched me with her filthy hands. Make her apologize.
Miss, it's getting late. Let's go home.
You're defending her now? That's where she got those invitations. Did you sleep with her? Did you give her those invitations?
What are you talking about? We're not even on the same level.
Yeah, this loser isn't in the same league as Chairman Smith.
All right, everyone shut up!
You have some nerve to yell at me. I'm telling my dad.
Ben only listens to Will Miller and Sally Miller, not some random Miller.
Miss Miller, are you going to call Mr. Miller? Can I stay and listen?
Don't forget who you really are. Let's go.
Wait!
There's more going on between you and Chairman Smith.
Obviously. My dad built the business alliance to train him. He's supposed to be my assistant one day.
Heiress of the Miller family's right here. Sally, come on. Not this old story again.
She's the illegitimate child of my uncle. She was just pretending to be the heiress. One was just being nice.
Yeah.
I'm telling the truth.
Well, I will have Fodden handle the story in the meantime. Let's go pick something. You look stunning. It's amazing what an outfit can do.
Time magazine named my dad the most handsome billionaire. Like father, like daughter.
All right, but you have to wear this dress to the bidding event.
Bidding event?
Bidding for the LA project.
It's weird. Everyone's staring.
Miss Miller.
Miss Miller, you look stunning.
I heard the Miller heiress came to Nevada. We're finally going to see her in person.
She keeps a low profile. No clear shots of her in the media, yes.
Aiden!
Now you see the difference between Sally and I.
Handsome boy, I'm giving you another chance. Are you really choosing her over me?
Looks like you're about to be dumped. Again.
You won't. You think everyone's just like you.
You are pathetic. Take a look around. Everybody worships Miss Miller. She's got all of Nevada in the palm of her hand. And you? Without Aiden, you wouldn't even stand a chance here. Let's face it. Next to Miss Miller, nobody would choose you.
Well, we'll see who he'll choose.
I'm sure I'm not leaving Sally just for wealth and power.
See who's pathetic now. Good. That's the man I picked.
Aiden, it's dumb to let Miss Miller down like this.
Taylor Group is game over now.
The Millers are the richest globally. They could take over Nevada in a heartbeat. Why is Aiden being so hard-headed?
If Aiden hadn't helped me out, I'd been still struggling. I feel bad for him now.
Aiden, see this? All I have to do is lift a finger. Plenty of people are dying to be my lapdog. Too bad Aiden isn't one of them. Sally, you're only here because of Aiden. I don't even want to waste my time on a nobody like you.
Miss Miller, this has nothing to do with Taylor Group. This is my own.
Stop making excuses. You'll come crawling back after I kick the Taylors out of Nevada and break down your pride bit by bit if you dare.
Miss Miller?
Me? Make you promised you'd help me with the LA project.
I'm really sorry, Mr. Taylor, but the Miller family has helped me out a lot. I don't have a choice.
Aiden, this is just the beginning. Whoever goes against the Miller family will regret it. Watch closely to see what happens when you oppose the Miller family.
The Wilsons stand with Miss Miller. We shut out Taylor Group.
The Thomas family stands with Miss Miller as well. We'll shut out the Taylor Group.
The Constantine family will follow Miss Miller anywhere. We'll shut out the Taylor Group.
Mrs. Walton.
Mr. Taylor, I'll make sure your family won't starve. I'm grateful that you helped me, but it's the best I can do. The Walton family will follow Miss Miller. We shut out Taylor Group.
Taylor's helped you out, and now you guys are gonna take us down?
Aiden, you've run Nevada long enough. It's time for new blood.
Business is warfare. It's all about profit, not loyalty.
All about profits. Ha!
Aiden, still think it was smart to reject me?
My heart made the choice for me. Whatever happens, I'll live with it. If I didn't follow my heart, I'd never be happy.
Too bad. End of an era.
Well, it's not the end. Alice, let's make a bet. I bet that you won't get what you want, and Aiden will win the LA project.
Sally, this isn't your fight.
I can do this, just trust me.
And what gives you the confidence to bet against me?
Because I'm the designer Lila.
What? The designer Lila, who won numerous awards in the States?
Lila in Vegas? No way.
It could be true. She did design our landmark here.
If it's really Lila, she's good enough to challenge me.
Don't buy her lies. I was married to her for 3 years. She's just a construction worker. She's not a
designer.
Even if you are Lila, what makes you think a construction worker can compete with Master Make? Keep dreaming.
Make. Do you recognize this?
What's so special about that ring? My collection's got tons worth more than that.
None of them can compare to this one. You're Lila for real.
How can a ring prove that?
The International Institute of Architectural Excellence gave Lila this ring as a unique thanks for the designing of Thomas Building. It's the only one in the world.
Even if you are Lila, you're still just working class. What makes you think you can sit at my table?
Anyone can sit at the table if they have enough chips.
Sally, I know exactly what you got. You can barely live off the $500 a month you got. What could you possibly put up?
Alright, I'll bet the $1 billion card on it. Let's see what you've got besides your inflated confidence.
I bet 1% share of the business alliance.
The business alliance? How could you possibly have any stake in that?
Well, I own the entire business alliance, so it would make sense that I have some shares.
Aw. Are you gonna say you're the true heiress again?
Just ask Ben if I can bet my shares.
Yes, she can.
What? Chairman Smith actually agreed? But Felix always said his ex-wife was just a construction worker.
Seems like this woman is not as simple as she appears.
Ben, just admit it. Is she your mistress?
Stop your nonsense.
With Ben's agreement, I think the bet is on.
Alright, but even if you are Lila, Make has been working on this design for months. Do you really think you can compete with Master Make?
Take a look.
What an incredible job, Lila. You really brought LA's design into this. Planning on recreating the mythical sun god sanctuary?
It's very insightful of you.
The design is excellent. I hate to say it, but I'm nowhere near as talented as you.
You idiot! You're making me look bad!
Miss Miller, I'm really sorry. Lila, I have to be honest. After all these years, I thought I'd catch up to you. But it seems I'm not as good. I give up.
Make actually gave up?
Oh, Miss Miller lost a bet.
No, I haven't lost yet. It was Make's call to give up, but the business alliance hasn't made their final decision.
No, you're out. I'm here to say that the entire committee chose Lila's design for the LA project. So that's it. The bet's settled, and Aiden won the LA project.
Aiden, we won. Thank you for always believing in me. Here's your reward.
Sally, why did you hide it from me?
I told you who I was. You just never believed me.
And I thought you were just some poor construction worker. Turns out you were the gem right beside me all along. And I didn't see it.
Ben, are you trying to be my enemy? Why would you give the project away to someone else?
Think you can step on my people?
What do you mean?
You'll find out soon enough.
Hi, Dad, what's up?
Don't say a word. From now on, you're no longer my daughter. Of all people, why you had to go after her.
What?
Pack your shit.
Dad!
And go back to
Please,
the ghetto.
no! Bitch, ruined everything! I'll make her pay!
So, how are you gonna thank me? You owe me one big favor.
How about marrying me for real?
That you may be able to fool my dad. But whoever you are, I'll make you pay.
Stop, don't joke about that. We're just playing house, remember?
Sally? Serious.
Bitch, go to hell!
Watch out!
Aiden! Aiden! Oh my gosh, you're awake. You've been asleep for like a whole day. Brought you some fruit.
Sorry for making you worried.
Ben's out looking for the person that shot you. I won't let her get away with this. What were you thinking? You could have been killed.
Wasn't thinking. Just wanted to protect you. I wouldn't want to live if anything were to happen to you.
Why?
Because I love you.
Aiden. I realized I love you too. You're not coming?
I have to go to Chairman Smith's event. Alice may not be the real heiress, but I need to clear things up with the real one to make sure she doesn't cause any problems for Taylor Group.
Don't worry.
I do worry. This heiress seems unpredictable, and I can't let you become a target because of me. Just go somewhere safe till I get back.
Aiden, I'm the real Miss Miller. He's never gonna believe me unless he sees me at the event. Driver, turn around. We're going to the event.
But ma'am, the boss said I gotta take you somewhere safe.
Do as I say, and this is yours.
Hold on tight.
Still in Vegas, Wilson? Not worried Taylor's coming for you?
He's got nothing to lose. This company's already done for.
Laugh while you can. Once I marry Miss Miller, I'll get my revenge.
I'm not going anywhere. My cousin's been missing for years. She's probably dead by now. I'm Miss Miller for real. Why should I have to leave? Today, I'll prove I'm the real heiress.
She must be Miss Miller.
Chairman Smith's attitude always keeps us guessing.
Miss Miller, you're here?
Felix, I heard you've been struggling.
Aiden and Ben have been all over me since the bidding event.
Give it a rest, Felix. You think the Wilson family's worth their time?
Miss Miller, do you think you can put in good word with Chairman Smith? It'd really help my family out.
No problem. I'll talk to him when he's here. Aiden,
What are you doing here?
it's my banquet.
Is that so? Get off your high horse, Aiden. You're talking to Miss Miller here.
She's not the real heiress. And even if she was, I would not succumb to her. Once the real heiress shows up, I'll set things straight. And then I'm out of here.
Heir to the Seth family from California is here.
What's he doing here? He was my cousin's classmate. I can't let him blow my cover.
The Seths from California. Their wealth makes Nevada so small.
And no competition like here. They control everything in California.
Even he's here?
Miss Miller, didn't you and Mr. Seth go to school together?
Yeah.
Is that Miss Miller? Sally, why are you hiding from me?
Sally? Is he calling me Sally? I didn't even know my cousin's name.
CEO of the Wayne family from New York is here.
Now this is big. The Wayne family is only second to the Millers.
There's no chance for us.
We're just here to watch anyway.
Mr. Taylor doesn't stand a chance against those people. None of us in Nevada do.
I still have a shot if I win over Miss Miller.
Seth, are you blind? She's a fake.
Oh, that's the real Miss Miller.
Just from her back, I can tell it's not Sally. Who are you? Why are you pretending to be the heiress?
Fake. Wait, who are you?
What? She's fake.
You're not the real heiress? You lied to me!
I never said I was the heiress. Just that I was a Miller.
Technically, yes. But only as a recently found illegitimate kid who got kicked out 3 days ago. Right, Alice?
An illegitimate kid tricked all of us?
Man, you're under arrest for attempted murder.
What? No! You can't arrest me! No! You can't!
Let's go.
Chairman Smith, who's the real heiress?
There she is. I'd recognize her from a mile away.
Sally's here. Has Miss Miller strong-armed her into coming here?
I need to save her.
Sally, I'm here to marry you.
Who's Sally smiling at? Sally, when I had nothing, it was you who helped me win my inheritance. These are the deeds to museums, construction company, and offshore islands. You gave me this watch years ago. Kept it ever since.
Oh, Mr. Wayne and Miss Miller have known each other a long time.
Now that I'm the head of the Wayne family, I'm here to marry you.
So you weren't lying. You really are the heiress.
Stop saying you're going to marry me. I never made that promise to any of you.
Sally.
I'm sorry. This entire event was my dad's idea. The only reason I'm here is to tell you all that I'm already married.
Sally, I'm sorry. Please take me back. You still love me, right?
That's in the past. You don't matter to me anymore.
What?
Get your dirty hands off her.
Hey! Oh! Oh!
Hi. I'm Sally, 25. Education? None. I drive an old pickup truck and I live off of $500 a month.
I'm Aiden, 26. Harvard Business School PhD. That's my ride. I'm CEO of the Taylor Group with an annual income of $2 billion.
Aiden, would you like to come home with me?
Trying to keep from going cold, then you pull me in so close. Now my chest is shaking fast. Every single beat is new, like a spark that caught a fire. When I look at you